Hello and welcome back to the Yamanote. Alex here as we get ready to depart from Matsumoto station, driving a 211 series on a local service on the Ōito Line bound for Minami-Otari. This is the JRE's train simulator and I'm using the Master Controller 2 for train simulator. And first we need to reset the controller as we wait to depart. Alright, all the doors are closed, safe to depart now. Shupatsunko. Departure clear. And we have an starting 25 speed limit. Just as we switch tracks outside of Matsumoto station. ATSP is the security system that we are currently having. And yeah, let's keep it under 25. Switching tracks, as you can see. We have now, we are about to enter a 35 speed limit. But we need the whole train to pass for that speed limit. You can see there the three. This is a 3-car train, so speed limit, but we are now entering a 25 speed limit as we switch tracks here for Kita Matsumoto. So getting a bit of a speed. We'll keep it there. Under 25, coasting now, just as we see in front of us, a 211 series like the one that we are driving, sounding the horn for this crossing, and that 211 series also on the Nagano colors. 35 speed limit now. But we are already entering Kita Matsumoto. So this is North Matsumoto station. Let's reduce speed. Right, down to 10. We'll coast from here. A bit more. Coasting now. All right, and that's a 46 centimeter stop at Kita Matsumoto. Oh, by the way, I have activated the skipping time because this is a long line and there are some stations where you need to wait for a longer time. So yeah, I thought that having the skipping time for this one will be more useful. Speaking of useful things, the Master Controller 2 for Train Simulator. If you have seen my latest video telling you how to use external controllers with the JRE's Train Simulator, but wait here. All the doors are closed, safe to depart now. Shupatsunko. Departure clear. Departing Kita Matsumoto station for Shimauchi. So yeah, in that video I said that you could also use the Master Controller 2 for Train Simulator, but at the time I wasn't able to connect that controller to my PC. Well, that's no longer the case. Upcoming 35 speed limit. Let's also sound the horn for this rail crossing. And as you can see, I have this controller connected, and what a difference it makes, especially with a train like the 211 series that has this type of control with the separated throttle and brakes. It's such a delight right now. All right, let's get a bit of speed here. Yeah, you can hear the 211 series roaring to speed, although we have a Gensoku in front of us. So we are gonna coast from now. Also, we are changing the ATS and entering also air section. So we have the Gensoku, distance signal Gensoku, And in front of us we have a tree. Just before entering Shimauchi station. So let's keep it there at 50. That tree we need to pass under 55. Although if we were a tilting train we will have an 85 speed limit, but of course the oh, look at the blossoming trees by the side, on the left side. Ah, beautiful. All right, we have an upcoming 35 speed limit because we need to switch tracks for the platform here. I'm gonna keep it there at 30. And switching tracks for Shimauchi. Let's keep it there at 20. And somebody having fun there on the platform. All right, and also we have the ATS alarm that we take care of. And coming to a stop here at Shimauchi station. And we had in front of us a relay signal stop. Now the relay signal clear, relay signal proceed. And you can even see the green light just over there between two poles. But what we need to look at is the relay signal in front of us. And it's clear, so we'll wait now for the doors to close to depart Shimauchi station. Doors are closed, so we can proceed. Shinko! Departing Shimauchi station, and again, the feeling of the Master Controller 2 is so good. Okay, so the next stop will be Shima-Takamatsu. Let's be careful here. We have a 35 speed limit as we switch tracks. Okay, now we are clear. I believe we are clear. You can also see the ATS-SN speed limit. Sounding the horn. So the speed limit for the line, the top speed limit is 95. Although very rarely are we gonna go over 80. Okay, nobody at this crossing. And let's start reducing the speed for Shima-Takamatsu. We are approaching the station. Down to 30 now. We'll coast from here. We're a bit late. That's okay. Because as you can see, nobody's waiting the train here. It's not that much that we are late. We'll recoup that in a bit. All right. We make the stop here at Shima-Takamatsu. From here we'll move to Atsusabashi. But we need to wait now for the doors to close. And as you can see on the station mirror, indeed we are driving a 211 series. Right, doors are closed, safe to depart now. Shipachinko, departure clear. Departing Shima-Takamatsu. Sounding the horn for this crossing. And the next stop will be Atsusabashi. here on the Ōito line of the JRE's train simulator. So right now we are on the Nagano region. Right, let's get some speed here. .80 speed limit for tilting trains. We are not a tilting train, so we'll keep it at 70. Also, you can see the speed limit coming closer. The ATS SN. Alright, ATS SN speed limit clear. We have now a 90 speed limit for 110 meters. The station is approaching and this is the end of the speed limit zone. So I will go up to 70 and start braking now. As we enter Asusabashi station. End of the speed limit now. End of the speed limit zone now. Right, a bit more. Like that. Ooh, a bit over. And a bit late. But we keep it going on. Look at the view. We'll go to the main view for a moment. So this is the Nagano region and those are the Japanese Alps. Beautiful. All right, the doors are closing now. All the doors are closed, safe to depart now. Shupatchinko, departure clear. And we are departing Asusabashi station for Itoichiba. So getting some speed here. We have an 85 speed limit. Entering the end of the speed limit zone. And a bit straight ahead of us, so let's get some speed here. On the way to Itoichiba, we have a green light. And we are 1 kilometer away from Itoichiba. Sounding the horn. Green light. Let's reduce the speed a bit. As we get ready to reach the station. Sounding the horn. You can also see the ATS speed limit. I don't think we don't need to change tracks here, so that 35 speed limit not apply, but let's go down to 20. Goes from here. And this is Itoichiba. And we make the stop at Itoichiba. Woo! Yeah, it's a really amazing feeling to have this controller, because you get more into the train that you are driving that with the one-handle controller. Like the one-handle controller is really good for the E233 series, because that's the type of controller that you find on the E233 series, but for the 211 series that has the separated throttle and brakes, yeah, you want a controller like this. And you can even see that the colors of the all right, all the doors are closed, safe to depart now. Shupachinko. Departure clear. But excuse me, you can see that the colors inside the cap of the 211 series matches the colors of the master controller. Of course, this controller was okay. We are about to enter the end of the speed limit zone as we move towards Nakagaya. So let's get some speed here. I think we are good for 80, 85 for the tilting trains about to enter the end of the speed limit zone. So yeah, we'll keep it at 85, even 90, because we were a bit late. Remember that speed limit for the line is 95. We have an 85 speed limit actually. Entering a 90 speed limit, end of the speed limit zone, but we are approaching the station. So let's reduce the speed for Nakagaya. Watch out, careful there. Okay, coming down. I'm using a bit of emergency brakes there. And that was, okay. So now what we need is to reverse the direction of the train. So that's what we need to do. Go back a bit into the stopping position for Nakagaya. And that will be enough. We stop there. Sorry about that. I went into the station a bit hot. But yeah, that allows me to show you the reverser that the controller has, and as you can see, it's perfectly implemented by the tool developed by Saha 209. And you can see in that tutorial how to use it for your controllers on the JRE train simulator. Sorry there, all the doors are closed, safe to depart now. Shupachinko, and look at that bear, alright. That bear stopped mid-flight. Whoop. Alright, no. No. Oh, come on. This is bad. Ooh, okay. My bad. So this button right here is the escape button. So be careful. Although fortunately on this version, on the final version of the JRE train sim, here in the escape button doesn't put you directly into the main menu. Here you have the option to go back to the gameplay, but still that was close. Alright, let's sound the horn as we enjoy the blossoming trees. And we are close to that 95 speed limit, but we need to make some time on the way to Minami-Toyoshima. No turns ahead of us, so it's good that we keep this speed. But we have Gensoku in front of us, also approaching the station now. And we don't want to overrun the station again. I think we are doing all right. We might be need a bit more of emergency brakes. Oh my god, no. All right, another demonstration for the reverser. Yeah, it was all planned all along. Right, let's go back. And that's the thing with the brakes of the 211 series. They are not as good as the brakes on the E233 series, and it shows for sure. Let's keep it there at 7 until doors are closed. So we are now at Minami-Toyoshina. That's South Toyoshina. We have a Gansoku in front of us. All the doors are closed. Safe to depart now. Depart Gansoku. Departing now, and watch out. Well, let's be careful because we are on a incline. Oh no, my bad. The reverser. Yeah, we are on an incline, but the problem was that the reverser was on the way back. We need to put it forward. Sorry, my first day on the Ōito Line. Mi primerito día. But yeah, we get a Shupat's Gansoku. So we'll keep it under 65. We also have a 90 speed limit. Relay signal caution. So let's keep it there at 65. And we have a Chui. So we go under 55 on the way to Toyoshina, entering the end of the speed limit zone. All right. Let's go down to 30, a more manageable 30. All right. We take care of the alarm trigger. Okay, a bit more. And 12 centimeters. Toyoshina Station. And this is a passing loop, as you can see. So the Ōito Line is single track, but you have some passing loops along the way, allowing for trains to pass each other. So we'll keep it there, waiting a bit. And also the master controller too, it really has a hard feeling to it, so to speak. All right, all the doors are closed, safe to depart now. Shupat 5. We have that green light. So departure clear, we can proceed. Departing now Toyoshina Station for Hakuyacho, entering the end of the speed limit zone. We'll sound the horn here. And yeah, as you can see, this line has a more suburban feeling to it, right? So right now we departed from Matsumoto, and now we are in Hasumino, in the Hasumino area. Now let's be careful here. On the way to Hakuyacho. This is a nice looking bridge, a small bridge there, and we have an 80 speed limit. You can see the ATS actuating. All right, we are clear now. So that was a pattern speed limit. But now we are back, the ATS is back to the 95 line speed limit. So we can regain a bit of a speed. Careful with the birds. We are approaching the station now. So let's go down to 15. Careful here with this crossing. Let's go down to 30 now. We'll keep it there. Down to 20. All right, a bit more. That should be good enough. You can see that the stopping point is just a bit ahead of us. But I think we are good here. At Hakuyacho Station. All the doors are closed, safe to depart now. But 5, departure clear. Although I don't see a green light in front of us. But we are clear to depart because doors are closed. We are moving now towards Hotaka, here on the Ōito Line. And yeah, a very different feeling from the Tokaido Line, for instance. This reminds me a bit of the end of the Tokaido Line, right? Passing especially the stations after Odawara. But yeah, more sparsely populated areas here on the Nagano region. All right, we get a green light. So let's get some speed on the way to Hotaka. And sounding the horn here. Entering an 85 speed limit for this turn. This is the end of the speed limit zone. Green light. Green light. And we are switching tracks here. So that's a 50 speed limit, 35 speed limit now. We'll keep it under 30. Relay signal clear. So as you can see, we don't have the view in front of us because the station is on a bend. Let's go down to 10. Like that, a bit more. And that should be enough. Right there at Hotaka Station. And now we have in front of us that green light at Shinko. Indicate us that we can proceed, but let's wait here for the doors to close. We are at Hotaka. Next stop will be Ariake. No relation to the Ariake in Kyushu, I believe. But yeah, we have to wait. Just in front of us, you can see a stopping point for the E257 series. Alright, all the doors are closed. Safe to depart now. Yupachinko, departure clear. And it's even in the colors of the E257 series. So cool. And we have in front of us the end of the speed limit zone, but also entering now a 40 speed limit and the end of the speed limit zone. So we need to keep it under 40 as we clear that. And now we are entering a 60 speed limit because of the turns, about to enter the end of the speed limit zone. But we need to, the whole train needs to clear that signal before the end of the speed limit zone applies to us. Right, getting some speed here. On the way to Ariake. Entering an intersection now. So we are coasting. And we have a 90 speed limit. We have time here, so let's see if we can make it for the last time. We are about to enter the end of the speed limit zone. Let's sound the horn for the crossing and for the bridge. And the sounds. One thing that Ongakukan has done so magnificently is the sounds. Alright, green light. Keeping it at 95, but we are approaching the station. So let's get ready to reduce speed. Green light. That's a 60 speed limit, but we are not switching tracks. So we are good here. Let's go down to 30. To 20 now. All right. Coming to a stop. And woo, 442. A bit over, but we managed to make it. By the way, I bumped the difficulty level for the stops from 3 meters to 5 meters just for the 211 series, because yeah, braking with it, I hope that you can forgive me for that. And also I hope that you are enjoying the ride. Very different feeling, but it's also fun, right? Because this is a single track line, but still there are a lot of things that you need to pay attention to. And all the doors are closed. Safe to depart now. Shupachinko. Departure clear. Come on. Bit of a slope. We get that clear. Green light. And the next stop will be Azumi Oiwake. And we have Gensoku. Entering now the end of the speed limit zone. But yeah, watch out for that Gensoku. So what I'm going to do is coast from here. We're gonna go down a little bit under 65. And again, beautiful blossoming trees that we can see by the sides. All right, and we have a Chui. I'm gonna have a bit more speed, but get ready now for that Chui. And as you can see, the Chui is on the right side. That means that we are gonna switch tracks. That's a 35 speed limit. because the light for the left track was red. That means that we were gonna go into the right track at the junction. All right. Wait, I need to reset the emergency brakes. There you have it. Sorry about that. And now we can proceed. I went over. Because I have it on manual, I need to do the full procedure to reset the ATS. I think it's more interesting that way, right? All right, I'm coming here to a stop. You can see the 3 stop there. The 3 marker that it was to the right. I'm gonna have a bit of water here. I hope I have time for it. If you excuse me. But this is a long line actually, so yeah. But yeah, I like it with the fully manual procedures for ATS confirmation and ATS reset. And also if you overrun the station, the need to manually go backwards. All right, all the doors are closed. Safe to depart now. Shupachinko. Departure clear. And one problem of using the controller is that the game sometimes has trouble recognizing the position that you are in, that the controller is in, but that you are telling the... So, all right, 80 speed limit, entering the end of the speed limit zone, first things first. So yeah, you need to be careful when hitting the an ATS emergency brakes or things like that. If you are using a controller, the moment you hit those emergencies, immediately put the controller into the emergency brakes positions. Because if not, the game can have trouble with that, because the game is reading one thing, but the controller is telling them another one. So yeah, at least I have experienced some problems with that. 80 speed limit for the next 160 meters, just for this turn to the left, entering the end of the speed limit zone. And we are here a long way from Ozono, so we can go easily up to 95. But be careful. You can see the pattern of the ATS activating. Alright, this is the end of the speed limit zone, and the ATS is back to 95. So you always need to be careful. And well, we are reaching Hosono now. That means that we are entering the Matsukawa area. And we are kind of, alright, let's start braking, because we are approaching Hosono station. You can see the signal, station approaching. Let's go down to 30 and coast from there. All right, 10. Coasting here. A bit more. Come on. Ready to brake now. Alright, and that will be enough here at Hosono Station. So we are about to enter the Matsukawa area. We are actually now on the Matsukawa area. As you can see, we are kind of leaving the more suburban area that was around Matsumoto and Asumino, and now we are going into a more countryside area, so to speak. All the doors are closed. Safe to depart now. Shupachinko. And I cannot activate the heel brakes when using this controller, because sometimes I have experienced, unexpected reactions. Again, remember that the tool that I'm using in order to use the Master Controller 2 is a fan-created tool. This controller is not officially supported. And you can see the ATS speed limit as we move towards Kita Hosono. So we have that pattern speed limit on the ATS at 70. All right, ATS speed limit clear. But we are kind of near Kita Hosono. So actually let's reduce the speed. Right, that's more manageable. The 211 series has brakes that are, you need to take some time, right, to get accustomed to them. Although by the way, what a beautiful view here at Kita Hosono. Although just stop mid-frame. So let's go back into the cab. So the 211 series is not strange to the train simulation, so to speak, because we have seen the 211 series on Density Go. By the way, all the doors are closed. Safe to depart now. Shupachinko, departure clear. So I believe the 211 series is on Dengo Pro and Dengo Pro 2. I think it's just in those two. If you remember any other game with the 211 series, please tell me in the comments. But yeah, it's on those two. And I think the brakes are not are more responsive. But it kind of fits. We have an 80 speed limit for this turn to the right. Sound the horn, a lot of people there. As we move towards Shinano Matsukawa. So I told you this is a Matsukawa area. And the pattern is clear here. We have a green light. Up to 90 that we go. End of the speed limit zone. Green light. But we are approaching Shinano Matsukawa. Also, as you can see, we are going to take the left track. So maybe we have a switch in front of us. All right, we have a switch, but we actually are not. It's not a I-shape junction. A bit more speed here, but keep it under 35 at Shinano Matsukawa. All right, let's go down to 10. Put the brakes on hold and brake now. Ooh, well, under 3 meters, under 3 meters. All right, waiting here at Shinano Matsukawa. The next stop will be Atsumi Kutsukake. We'll depart from Shinano Matsukawa momentarily. And in reaching Atsumi Kutsukake, we'll enter the Omachi area. All right, all the doors are closed. Safe to depart now. Shupat Shinko. Let's get some speed. Departing with a bit of a uphill slope. And yeah, moving towards Atsumi Kutsukake. And entering the Omachi area. ATS is up to 95, the speed limit. So we can get some speed. Yeah, I really enjoy the feeling of this kind of rural railways, these rural lines. Sound the horn. For instance, I have the horn separated. All right, watch out. ATS. ATS was reducing the speed a bit because we were approaching a turn. All right, ATS clear. I probably need to review my use of terminology. I'm not that used to drive outside of the more of the commuter lines, right? Entering the end of the speed limit zone, but we are approaching the station. We are approaching Atsumi Kutsukake. Actually, let's reduce the speed here. We'll go down to 30. Coast a bit. Whoop. Down to 10 now. All right. There was somebody at the station too. And this is a one-man train. A one-person operated train. And you can see it that this train, this 211 series, is 3 cars long. It's on the display to the left of the speedometer. And in this configuration, the 211 series is 2 motor cars and 1 trailer car in the middle. All right, let's get ready to depart here. All the doors are closed. Safe to depart now. Shupat Shinko. Departure clear. Moving now towards Shinano-Tokiwa. We have a mandatory horn there for that crossing. And we are now 2 kilometers away. Ooh, careful there. But yeah, I really appreciate the chance to drive a rural line like this one. Also, I believe that, okay, watch out. Let's reduce speed a bit. Because this is, yeah, this is a sharp turn to the right. You can see the ATS activating. Well, not activating, but having a limit pattern, a speed limit pattern. We have a green light. No turns ahead, so we can get some speed. All right, hitting 80 now. On green light. So that previous green light was a distant signal. You can tell that because it's rectangular in shape. Unlike the regular signals like this one. And it's 90 speed limit for us because we are not switching tracks. We get a green light. That's actually a Shupat Shinko. The departure light is clear. Right, and wow! Wow! My bad. I was looking at the end of the platform, and that's no good, because the end of the platform is for a 9-car train. And this is a 3-car one, so hello again to our friend the reverser. And yeah. Okay. All right, we'll park it here. This is, all right, 22 centimeters, look at that. Not bad, right? Reverse forward, remember. And we release the emergency brakes. Now that we are set to go forward. Do I have the time for a sip of water here? All right. We are now at Shinano-Tokiwa. All the doors are closed. Safe to depart now. Shupat Shinko. Departure clear. At this train meet at Shinano-Tokiwa. 90 speed limit. Entering the end of the speed limit zone. 1 car. 2 cars. 3 cars. The whole train has passed now the end of the speed limit zone. And we are progressing towards Minami-Otari. But let's be careful, because as you can see, the ATS is presenting a speed limit. just in front of that sharp turn to the right. Right, and that's a 70 speed limit, because this is a... Ooh, yeah. You can almost feel yourself. It even has a double rail to prevent derailments. All right. And ATS speed limit clear. So let's get some speed on the way to Minami-Otari. Remember, we are in the Omachi area, and this is South Omachi. We have an upcoming turn and a 85 speed limit for 72 meters. End of the speed limit zone. Let's sound the horn here. 3 cars. But we have an upcoming speed limit. And also we are approaching Minami-Otari. That's the signal for it. And a 65 speed limit. The station is on a bend, and wow, what a beautiful view! With all the blossoming trees. All right, let's go down here. A bit more. Oh. Okay. Those emergency brakes never happened. We are good for the stop here at Minami-Otari. Let's see. And we are approaching actually Shinano-Omachi. That will be the next stop after Minami-Otari. And that's a stop that I would really like to see on real life. All right, so all the doors are closed. Safe to depart now. Shupats Gensoku. We have a Gensoku in front of us. And this is the end of the speed limit zone. But again, this is not like in Densha Go that as soon as you hit the end of the speed limit zone, the speed limit is clear. Here the whole train needs to clear the speed limit. All right, so 3 cars now we are clear, but we have this Gensoku, this distance signal Gensoku, and we have a Chui just in front of us. So we are gonna coast from here and go down. Also, as you can see, the Chui is for the right. Probably we are gonna need to switch tracks here. Let's go up to 50. All right, yeah. We need to switch tracks, and that's a 35 speed limit. And there's another 211 series there. Switching tracks here, keeping it under 35, and we have a stop just in front of us, so that's a Shupats Teishi. All right, careful here. I think that was because I was over 25. Still not sure about that one. I probably need to review the relevant literature about how to drive the 211 series. And ooh, look at that. There's somebody waiting for us there. So this is Shinano-Omachi. 26 centimeters. And I have this written down because it's quite a mouthful of a name. This is the start of the Tateyama Kurobe Alpine route. is just over there at Shinano-Omachi. And this is really close to the Kurobe Dam. And that's something that I really like to see. The whole area, because there are a lot of different locomotion methods here. Alright, all the doors are closed. Safe to depart now. Shupat 5, departure clear. Now we have that proceed light in front of us instead of the Teishi. Alright, and we have a 75 speed limit. So also sound the horn here. As you can see, this is a bigger stop. And we are about to enter the end of the speed limit zone. But we still need to get the whole train through it. And we are back to the single track Ōito Line. And yeah, around the Kurobe Dam, so you of course have the train, but there's also a cable car, a funicular, and the last trolleybus in all of Japan. And I want to ride that. I want to ride the last trolleybus. We are moving now towards Kita-Omachi, North Omachi. So trolleybuses are actually, they are quite popular in some places. Right, we are approaching Kita-Omachi. Let's reduce speed a bit. There we have the signal for the upcoming station. Let's go down to 30. Goes from here. And this station looks perfect for a picture. This is a picture perfect station. I really like railway photography, especially film photography. That's what I do. All right, look, no, not a bad stop. Well, 55 centimeters, Kita-Omachi station. And ooh, I need to. Okay. Sorry about that. My chair, the gas piston, it fails a bit. So from time to time, I need to go back to the starting position, reset the gas piston. Alright, all the doors are closed. Safe to depart now. Shupat 5, moving now towards Shinano Kisaki. We are clear to go. A nice view there. Wow. Oh, look at the mountains, all the snow in the mountains, and oh, that playground to the left. Nice. And some solar panels there. Okay. I really like these lines. I really like the countryside feeling to them. There are many things that you can criticize Ongakukan for the release strategy of the game as we get a green light. But I really want to commend them for including the Ōito line and the Hachiko line before, because excuse me, normally what we get green light, a distant sign. Normally what we get are all the suburban and commuter lines, and we are approaching 80s speed limit. Well, let's go down to 70 as we move towards Hinano Kisaki. Oh yeah, you can see that in front of us we have a junction. So that's a 60 speed limit, I believe. All right. ATS pattern speed limit is clear now. We are reducing down to 20, 15. All right. A bit more. That should be enough. Good, right there. At Shinano Kisaki. Yeah, I really like that they have included a line that like this one, because we also have the Tokaido line, and in full, to have the full JR East Tokaido line of the Tokaido main line. Wow, totally love it. And the Chuo line rapid too. Probably need to play that one too if you want. All right, all the doors are closed. Safe to depart now. Shubachinko. And we move now towards Inao. And careful, here we have a switch. 45 a speed limit. Let's keep it there. And yeah, you can see that we are going into the mountains. So cool. And also, we don't have that many straight lines ahead of us. Because now we are following the twists and turns of this more mountainous area. Let's be careful here, because there's a pretty substantial downward slope, as you can see. 25. Turning 2. So you can see that Inao is just in front of us. We are going downhill. Signal station approaching. Let's go down to 30. Coasting here. Okay, a bit more, right there. Oh, look at the view, a beautiful lake in front of us. Wow, it looks like a really relaxing place, isn't it? So nice. at Inao. Can I get a sip of water in front of the lake? Honestly, I would love to now go out of the train for a walk around. Beautiful. But all the doors are closed. Safe to depart now. Shupat 5. Let's not forget that we have a service to make to Minami-Otari, the border between JR East and JR West on the Ōito Line. So the Ōito Line is divided between JR East and JR West. And by the way, we have an ATS speed limit. All right, ATS speed limit clear. As we move towards Uminokuchi. Well, let's be careful here. A lot of turns, as you can see. So I'm gonna keep it at 70, coasting from here. And we are approaching Uminokuchi just as we enter our section. Okay. Reducing speed. Kind of getting the hang of braking the 211 series. All right, a bit more. Yeah, exactly 200 centimeters. Okay, nobody was at the station, so yeah, look at that. It's a small lake, but still really nice, isn't it? All right, so let's get ready. Now we are moving towards Yanaba. And we are still in the Hakuba area. But in a way, we will enter the Otari region. All right, all the doors are closed. Safe to depart now. Shupat 5, departure clear. And this area is the Koshinatsu region, like across Nagano and Niigata. And the next stop will be Yanaba. All right, let's get a bit of speed here. Ooh, watch out for the ATS speed limit. Mandatory horn. You can see why. Because of this crossing that was just after that sharp turn. Nobody inside for this one, but let's sound the horn too. And you can see that we have a turn right ahead. We have an upcoming ATS pattern limit. Yeah. You can see the yellow bar. That's the speed limit. Kind of the dynamic speed limit. I'm gonna keep it at 60 because we have a turn to the right, turn to the left. You can see the ATS speed limit is at 70 right now. I really don't want to push it. All right. Clear and mandatory horn and green light. So let's go back to 70. Distance signal green, green light. Horn, and we have an upcoming ATS limit just as we approach Janaba. So I'm gonna keep it at 60. Get a bit more speed here. Well, we have a 50 speed limit, and we are good. We are at 40. ATS speed limit clear. Let's go down to 30. Down to 10 now. All right, right there. This is Janaba station. And we wait here. So this is a train meet, as you can see. So maybe we were waiting for another train to pass. Well, now we wait for the doors to close. All the doors are closed. Safe to depart now. Shupat Shinko. We have that green light, so we can proceed. And the next stop will be Minami-Kamishiro. And with that, we'll leave the Omachi area for the Hakuba area. Well, let's keep it there at 17. Alright, we have an upcoming speed limit. You can see there. Yeah, turn to the right, turn to the left. ATS brakes activating. And look at that. We are about to pass through a station that is now closed. That one, this one. This station is no longer in operation because, you know, this is a local train, so we stop at every station, but that one is closed. That station was the Janaba Sky Resort station, literally in front of the Janaba Sky Resort station. That was a station that was only open from December to March or something like that, or for November to December to March, so during the winter sports period. But now the station is no longer operational. So the station was closed in, all right, watch out here. Let's keep it at 65. The station was closed in March of 2019, and that makes me believe that this video was recorded after March 2019. And I'm pretty sure this video was recorded after 2018 because of some visual clues. All right, what's out here? Let's go down to 50. Let's keep it here at 50. On the way to Minami-Kamishiro. But wow, look at it. We go into the forest. Look at the mountains in front of us. Yeah, this is no longer a suburban train. Alright, ATS clear. We even have some snow. We have some snow. Ah, so cool. So yeah, we are going deep into the Japanese Alps here in the Nagano region. Also, you might remember that Nagano was once the host for the Winter Olympic Games, Nagano 98. So yeah, a lot of ski resorts along the area. Careful here. And you can see how the track down the turns and twist on the snow now. Did you expect it to see snow on this ride? All right, let's watch out the brakes. Going a bit faster than what I want. All right, much better now. And the first tunnel of the day. Oh, it wasn't a tunnel more. And yeah, look there. That's that looks like a sky lodge, right? All right. Careful now. We have an upcoming speed limit. Let's go down to 60. And we are approaching Minami-Kamishiro. We have a mandatory horn. Let's go down to 50 here. Actually, we are really close to the station. Mandatory horn. Approaching the station. We'll coast from here to the station. And this is Minami-Kamishiro. And under 3 meters. Not bad. Okay. So we are now on the Hakuba area, still in the Nagano prefecture. And we are approaching Minami-Otari. all the doors are closed. Safe to depart now. Shupachinko. Next stop will be Kamishiro. And careful here. Sorry. My notes. I had to realign my notes a bit. You know me, I like taking notes when I drive. And then have it by my side. Alright, let's reduce the speed here as we approach Kamishiro. We are almost touching the speed limit. But oh, look at it, we have a 65 speed limit. ATS clear. Green light. Distance signal, green light. Entering the end of the speed limit zone. Relay signal clear. And we are approaching Kamishiro station. Green light. Get a bit of speed here, and you can see a train meet at Kamishiro station. And we have a 40 speed limit as we switch tracks in this junction. We are under 14. Mandatory horn. Let's go down to 20. All right, holding here. Okay, all right, there at Kamishiro station. And yeah, the Ōito line is kind of interesting. It's divided between JR East and JR West. And actually, the start of the Ōito line at Matsumoto is a border point between JR Central, JR Tokai, and JR East. So this line connects JR Central with JR West through JR East. Alright, all the doors are closed, safe to depart now. Shupachinko. It's also an interesting line because with this line we cross is one of the crossings of the Japanese Alps. The full line, the full Ōito line. And we have a mandatory horn. Alright, careful here as we move towards Imori. We are on the clear now. So let's get a bit of speed on the way to Imori. And entering another section now. Let's sound the horn too. And yeah, the JR West part of the Ōito line is not electrified, now that we are talking about an air section. Let's get the brakes on for Imori. Imori, approaching the station. And the JR West part goes from the Nagano Prefecture to the Niigata Prefecture. Okay, let's go down to 10, goes from here. We have time. So let's reduce the speed a bit more, like that. And we make the stop under 3 meters. So the JR West section, on long time waiting, goes from Minami-Otari to Itoigawa. That is on the Niigata Prefecture, and that is actually on the Sea of Japan coast. So yeah, it goes from the mountains right to the coastline, and you can change that there to the Hokuriko Shinkansen. Actually, the Hokuriko Shinkansen, before the extension, was called the Nagano Shinkansen. All the doors are closed, safe to depart now. Shipat 5, departure clear. And the Nagano Shinkansen was open in 1997 or 1998. I'm not sure about that one, but was open just in time for the Nagano Winter Olympics. And actually, I think that the name now is the Hokuriko Shinkansen via Nagano, in order to not drop the Nagano from the name. And we are moving now towards Hakuba. So let's be careful here. Oh, we are already on the bridge, but wanted to sound the horn. Okay, I think we can go up to 1985. Top speed here for the line with the 211 series. One of the last trains developed by the Japanese National Railways, one of the last trains of the JNR era. We have a green light. And let's reduce speed as we approach Hakuba. Distance signal green, and we have an upcoming speed limit. Green light. And you can see why there's a junction. So we are gonna take the left track after the junction. Let's go down to 30. That's good. 20 now. And let's make the stop at the 3 cars signal. A bit more, a bit more. That's the 3 car signal stop. And 1 centimeter stop. Nice, nice. Get in the hand of the 211 series, yeah. We are here at Hakuba. Next stop will be Shinano Moriue. And yeah, the 211 series was developed by the GNR in order to substitute some of the suburban trains that were in operation at the time, the 111 series, or Alright, all the doors are closed, safe to depart now. Shupat 5, departure clear. And the 113 series that were designed for warm weather, like the Tokaido line, for instance, the Tokaido main line. And also the 115 series that was designed for colder weather. Like, watch out, we have a 50 speed limit. Just keep it there on the way to Shinano Moriue. Mandatory horn here. And yeah, the 115 series that was used for cold weather lines, like here in the Koshinatsu region and the Tohoku region. And the 211 series has some design similarities to the 205 series. Shinko green light, so that's a distance signal clear, and we have a green light in front of us. As for instance, the 211 series has a stainless steel body and also uses regenerative brakes. Yeah, actually it entered production in the I think early 80s, late 70s, early 80s maybe. Ooh, wow. Speaking of regenerative brakes, we need brakes here. We have a 40 speed limit. All right, down to 30. And we have a Chui just inside the station. There's Chui. And stopping here, right there. That's good. So yeah, it was introduced so late into production by the Japanese National Railways that when the JNR was privatized and the JR Group started to operate with JR Central, JR East, JR West, JR Hokkaido, JR Shikoku, and JR Freight, some of the companies of the JR Group, all right, all the doors are closed, safe to depart now. Shupat 5, departure clear. Continued the production of the 211 series. Actually, the JREs made more 211 series that the whole JNR, the whole Japanese National Railways Association made before privatization. And so we are moving now towards Hakuba Oike, sorry. And the 211 series was instrumental to the development of the new trains of JR East. The 209 series can be described as a direct successor in many ways of the 211 series. And yeah, the 211 series is still in operation to this day. Ooh, what now? Let's reduce the speed here. Oh, we have a 50 speed limit there, entering the end of the speed limit zone. All right. Yeah, the 211 series is still in operation with JR Central and JR East and maybe JR West too? Need to check that one. All right, and downward slope here. So let's keep it under 70. Oh, actually, we need to reduce speed. On the way to Hakuba Oiken. All right, let's keep it at 15. Or we are going downhill. That's gonna be easy thing to do. Keep it now. Well, we have a 75 speed limit. So let's gain a bit of speed here. But be careful, because we are about to have another speed limit. And the rural feeling of the Ōito Line as we approach Hakuba Oiken. And we enter the Otari area. Getting close to Minami-Otari. Look at that. Is that a hotel with a loader in front, or is that a big farmhouse? Either way, we are approaching Hakuba Oike. Maybe we have time to go and check Hakuba Oike. Having a lot of time here. Yeah, let's reduce the speed to 10. We are also going downhill. Put the brakes on hold. Okay, a bit more. Like that. All right, 25 centimeters at Hakuba Oiken. And we are now, we are still on the Nagano prefecture, but this is the Otari area. And we make the stop here. Now let's take a view. It's nice. Oh. I think it was, yeah, this way is nicer because we have that tree just in front of us. I'm resetting the chair. All right, all the doors are closed. Safe to depart now. Shupat 5. Departure clear. Watch out, we have there a speed limit because of this turn to the right. As we move towards Chikuni. So yeah, this is a 40 speed limit, gaining a speed here a bit. And there it is, the end of the speed limit zone. We still have an ATS speed limit pattern. We're gonna keep it at 50. Yeah. The ATS actually is telling us to maybe 40. Something like this. Alright, ATS speed limit clear. But still, we want to keep it 60, something like that. You can see a turn just ahead of us. As we cross the bridge. We have a 60 speed limit. And yeah, we are approaching ATS speed limit pattern. Let's keep it at 50. And yeah, we are driving a 211 series, local service, rural feeling to it, right? But there are also limited express trains that go through this line. The E353 series. Because that is a tilting train that allows the E353 series to take some turns at a higher speed. Alright, ATS speed limit pattern clear. We are close to Chikuni. So we are going to coast from here. As we get a 70 speed limit. But we can actually coast. End of the speed limit zone. Like the downward slope is so pronounced that there's no need for accelerating here. And here we have Chikunia Station. No need to accelerate, but to brake. Okay, a bit more. Keep it going, like that. And stop right here. Woo! All right. Yeah, it was a good idea to bump the stopping point to 5 meters. And we are stopped at Chikuni, and the next stop will be the final stop, Minami-Otari. So, Shuten Minami-Otari. I'm gonna have a sip of water just before. No time for it. Doors are already closing. All the doors are closed. Safe to depart now. Shupat Shinko, departure clear. Departing now Chikunia Station for Minami-Otari. And here we will give the relay on the Ōito Line to JR West. And we have a Gansoku. Speed limit for 160 meters. entering an air section. Upcoming 25 speed limit. I'm going downhill, so we are gonna leave the brakes on hold. All right, about to enter a 40 speed limit for 338 meters. And you can see that we are clear for the right with that tree. Well, let's go up to 30. Like that, and that is Minami-Otari. Minami-Otari. We can see another 211 series. And a E353 series. Wow, look at it. The E353 series. I told you that there were limited express trains operating in this line. Okay. Excited about it. And this is platform 3. And a 35 speed limit. And look at the length of the E353 series. I'd love to drive one of those, either in Dengo or in JRE Stream Sim. So Ongakukan, please give us the full Ōito Line experience with the E353. All right, and 6 centimeters at Minami-Otari. And that's it. That's the Ōito Line. That's the JRE's Ōito Line from Matsumoto to Minami-Otari. Thank you for driving. And all of you, thank you so much for watching. This was fun. This was really fun doing it with the Master Controller 2. We'll see what else do we have. I hope that Ongakukan releases new lines in December. So this is a new month. We need new lines. But yeah, I also want to thank you, all the new subscribers and all your comments and everything. It's really great to see that you enjoy these videos. But until the next time, thank you for traveling with the Yamanote and have a nice rest of your trip. Bye.